What's up, guys? This is Jaguar YGO with Ghost Events and Gaming, and I'm here with
Landon Oliver.
And what did you do today?
I won the Starlight Zeus tournament that we had today. I got first in Swiss, and I ended up winning out in top cut.
Nice. Damn, that Starlight Zeus is nice. How many do you have already?
This is actually my third one, which is crazy, but
it's disgusting.
Yeah. I decided to play cash. I just think it's like the best deck only because it can have so many defensive cards in it and the one card combos. And the zone lock combo is pretty good as well. But yeah, that's why I played it.
Nice. Well, let's go ahead and get into it with your main deck.
Alright, so I played 40 cards today. And I played 3 Fenrir, 3 Unicorn. These are pretty self-explanatory. Of course, you want to max out on 3 of each. I only played 2 Rise Heart. Yeah, this card was really good all day. I just really didn't want to draw multiples of it. Just it being a level 4 is just not very good. I played the Scareclaw, just one. I didn't play the field spell because I didn't want to play multiple of this. And I did play the Ogre, so I did go first. I just think this card's really good. In like a simplified game state, you could look at your opponent's top card, and if it's good, you just rip it off. And this card, everyone cut, which I could see why, but at the same time, it's just another name that you can special summon, and it lets you do the zone lock combo a lot easier. And this card came up today where I had to Rise Heart, a set card, make Shang with my Rise Heart, and then summon this instead of summon Fenrir because I only had 1 material on my Rise Heart. So then this got the last material that I needed for it to have 3 again. So it was pretty good today. Yeah, there was nothing I would change with those.
Also with Birth, there was a few times they saw you mill with this.
Yes, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's actually a huge play. Like just being able to mill what they're playing and see before you like commit to anything is crazy. And then like milling your deck when you have Birth, so then you can just reborn something back or like put a name for your Scareclaw in the graveyard. It was just really good all day. Like I wouldn't change any of those. For the cash spells, I played 4 of the field spell. No set rotation in the Scareclaw. Yet again, I just wanted more defensive cards in my deck, even though it does up the consistency. I've seen a lot of people cut on these, but I decided to play max just because like I'm never expecting my Unicorn to resolve. So it's just better to like hard draw these, and the more you hard draw these, the more you can do the lock 5 combo. So I just think they're really good all day, and like they're just like easy side outs if you want to like side one of this out in a matchup. Like against Despia, I keep 3 of this in because the Mirror Jade will always make this card live.
Okay.
And I side this card out because the Mirror Jade stops it. So like I did a lot of plays like that. Like in the mirror, I side this out because they are playing Book of Moons and all that. So this card just never resolving. 3 Prosperity. This card was crazy all day. Like this is another big reason to play this deck over any other. Just this card is just so good.
Yeah, because you can pretty much just throw Infinitrack Goliath and then throw that underneath the Arise Heart so it's unaffected, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's good, but, like, just being able to, like, look at the top 6 and pick a card.
It makes the deck 37.
Yeah, like...
It's just another upstart type.
And then I played the 2 traps. I only saw this a couple times today. This came up once or twice. They were pretty worth it to play. And then for the defensive cards, I maxed out on Ash. I just think it's good enough to play. Like, this card will end turns now, so I think you should play it. 3 Emperor. At first, when I played this format, I thought this card was, like, really lackluster, but then when I actually started, like, playing, this card was just really good, like, every time I had it. I played 3 Book of Moon. This card was just crazy all day. Targeting my own monsters to dodge stuff. Like I dodged a Nib today, I targeted my Rise Heart and it's set, and he just couldn't out it.
We even had to talk about
that between Eclipse too, because Eclipse loses to Ash.
Yeah, that's huge too, but I just feel like this card going first is like really big when like you have Eclipse set, you have to set your Arise Heart, like it's just not very good. And in the mirror, this card is just like so insane, like
It's D-barrier.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay, so I played 2 lands. This card overperformed. This card was crazy all day. Originally I played Crossout, and I just really wasn't happy with it. You have to play like all the weird targets. Like sure, it makes your lock zone more consistent, but like that combo's like hard enough as it is. Probably the MVP in my main deck honestly was main deck Econ. This card was insane all day.
Shout out to Commons.
In the mirror, it was crazy. Shout out to BB, by the way, for this. This card just carried me all day. And I played 1 talent in the main deck as well. I originally was siding this because I am siding Thrust, but I just wanted more side deck space, so I threw it in the main. It wasn't too bad, but it also wasn't the greatest. I don't know. It could probably be something else, maybe. I don't know. It was good enough.
I mean, it clutched your final match, your final game. So
Yeah, it was pretty good. So that's the main. For the extra deck, I played 3 Arise Heart. So I see a lot of people playing 2 of this card. I upped it to 3 because in the mirror, like if you're playing like a good player or like if you Ash their Unicorn, if you're only playing 2, if you Ash on their Theosis and they have Unicorn, if you're only playing 2, they're going to rip both out. And then you don't have this card in your deck. And your deck is just normal monsters, you know? So I upped it to 3. The 3rd never came up, but like they never banished this card. So that's all that mattered.
came up for me multiple times.
2 Shang and 2 Zeus. 2 Zeus was really good today. Definitely came up. I played Draco Sack because this card out skill drain, so like it's an out in my engine that out skill drain. I played this guy. He came up in my Despia match. He was alright. Summoned him once. Mind Hacker, of course. I didn't play multiple just because like going second isn't what you're trying to do anyway, so even if they hit it, it doesn't really do anything. I did zone lock 3 or 4 people. One time I got nibbed and lost. Big Eye. There definitely should be a second one in here. I just wasn't sure what to cut because I did want to play the sack for the skill drain, but it was good. Baron. This card literally never came up all day until the finals. So I'm really glad I played it. So I was really close to cutting it for a Big Eye, but it was really good. Donner, I summoned him once. Goliath and the Garura. I did have the Skull Warrior guy in here, but I was just like, I might as well just be drawing a card, you know, instead of be popping a monster. So
Yeah.
this effect also never came up, so I'm not sure if he'll stay in there. That was the extra.
Nice.
And then for the side deck, I played 3D Shifter. Like, why would you just not play this card in a deck that you could run it in? Like, it's just like, the fact that it overlaps versus so many matchups, like, I think you just have to play it.
Also stops Nightmare.
Yes. So I played 3 Contact C. Okay, so these 6 were essentially to stop the Gimmick Puppet lock. I haven't tested this card at all. I just theoried that, like, it should be enough. It didn't come up I didn't get Gimmick Puppet today, so, but the Shifter definitely came up. Like, this card was crazy. And the one time I did have this for the mirror match on Theosis, he just booked it and then, like, kept going anyway. So, 1 Harpies and 1 Thrust. I only decided to play 1 of this, just because, like, it is a hard once per turn, and I just wanted to play multiple copies of either the 1 Talents or the 1 Duster for the trap deck. I main decked the 1 Cosmic. Side decked 1 Cosmic because the side pattern for Labyrinth is just like really weird because I'm main decking the Econs and everything and the books, so I needed just another card to throw in. And it wouldn't be Thrust because then it would just be very tempting to side this in versus everything else, and then you're oversiding at that point. So I did just want like a very good generic spell trap removal.
That makes sense.
3 evenly. In testing, this card was really good, but I never resolved it today. So I don't know. I think it's still worthy to play. Like,
I was gonna say, do you think everyone should still play it?
oh yeah,
Yes.
I think this card is crazy. 100%.
Best board breaker.
I played only 2 D barrier because my 3rd D barrier wasn't a pointer. I didn't get to activate this card today, but D barrier did win me my top 4 match. Just having this card against Despia and just like passing their turn back to you just off 1 card, like, it's just so unfair. Like, why wouldn't you play it? I also just like never went first in the mirror, so it just never came up to side in versus the mirror, flip it, call exceed. I would just always go second and try to break the board because it's just a lot easier than just like trying to fight through 6 books, like talents, thrust, change of heart, even matches. Like, I'd rather be doing that than like him doing it to me, you know? So yeah, that was the deck.
Alrighty. Well, did you have any shout-outs that you want to give?
Yeah, so first shout out goes to my dad and my family. So thank you guys for supporting me playing this game. I know it's a lot, but yeah, shout out to Gio. Shout out to the Ben Smallin household. You know, they're crazy. We play test all the time, like we theory all the time, and a lot of them topped this event, so it was just really good. Shout out to Dakota. We test all the time too. Like, he's just really good to theory back and forth with. Shout out to BB for even giving me a chance to even play for this.
Thank you, BB.
The shop's great. Like, BB just like always giving advice to all his players in the shop. Like, it's just great. Like, this locals has really like grown ever since it started. And shout out to my girlfriend. Thank you for letting me play this game as well.
And sticking around with your crazy ass.
Yes. And yeah, shout out Matt Ames, Tristan Bridges, and Danny. That's everyone.
Alrighty. Well, congrats on winning that Starlight Zeus today.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you later in another deck profile, I'm sure.
Thank you.